doing a video to show you how you can win with Maleficent on your 5th turn. I did a video already showing you how you could win on your 4th turn, but that's with the Force of Thorns, which is very vulnerable to heroes when you're playing. I'm going to show you how to win on your 5th turn using the Green Fire and Dreamless Sleep, which were much harder for your opponents to stop. Now, I put these heroes on the board just to show you that it doesn't matter if they're there, and you can ignore them. And I'll show you which ones you have to be weary of as we get going. All right, my first move is to the forest. You get 3 power. Oh, and my first draw is Dreamless Sleep, Green Fire, Staff, and the Raven. I'm going to play the Staff to the forest because it has two action spaces where I'll be doing most of my card plays, and that's when you need to save your money. And that costs 1. And I'm going to play Dreamless Sleep to the Forbidden Mountains. It only cost me 2 because of the Staff. So that ends my first turn. I draw another Green Fire and another Green Fire. So my second move is to the cottage. I get 2 power, and I don't want to do anything other than play 1 card, which is going to be the Raven. And let's play that to the cottage. That ends my second turn, and I got a Vanish. I apologize. To play the Raven, I would have needed to pay 3 power. So I needed to be the second or third player in the beginning. I apologize. So I do have to start this game with 1 power or more to win in 5 turns. So I would have had a power to begin with. And now here's the 2 that I had left, and that's what I'm going to pay for the Raven. Okay. My third turn, I go right back to the forest. Take 3 power. And then it says on the Raven that at the start of your turn, you can move the Raven to perform 1 available action at a new location. It can't be Fate. So I'm going to move it here to get 3 more power. And as you'll notice, I do have 2 actions left on this third turn. I'm going to play 2 of the Green Fires. 1 to the Forbidden Mountains. You'll notice I'm duplicating up on the location. That'll become evident later. It's really to allow Maleficent to move to a Briar Rose on the next turn. And to the second Green Fire. Oh, and that costs 2 because I'm at this location. The Staff reduces the cost. And the other one is to King Stephen's Castle. And again, that costs 2 because of the Staff. Maleficent is at the Staff location. Okay, I end my third turn with 2 power. I draw. I got another Vanish and another Vanish. All right, so my 4th turn, I'm going to come to cottage, and I get 2 power. And I get to move the Raven at the beginning of the turn. And I will just move it to King Stephen's Castle to gain another card action in the case I need it. Okay, and I am going to play my last Green Fire. I have to pay the full amount on it this time because I'm not at the forest. So I have to pay 3 power to put I'm going to play it to the forest. I apologize. I'm going to play that last curse to the forest. And I am going to use this move ally item. It also applies to curses if you read the rules. And so I'm going to move Dreamless Sleep into the cottage location. And again, you'll notice I didn't even need to that extra action. But if I needed to, I could use one of these vanishes so that if I don't win on this turn, which I will, so it says at the beginning, start your turn with the curse at each location. So as long as no one messes with me, I will win on my 5th turn. But I'll play that vanish just in case somebody does mess me up, and I can stay right there at the cottage. Because if I have to move to one of these green fires, it gets discarded. You'll notice if Maleficent moves to any of those locations. And one last thing I want to show you is that this particular setup with the green fires and the Dreamless Sleep is very, very secure. There's only 3 fate cards that can touch you. And they are Fauna, King Stefan, and Once Upon a Dream. So if you already have a hero like I do here at the mountains or the castle, if they play Once Upon a Dream, they can discard those green fires. So pay attention to when they're in your discard pile, or when you're or when there's still a possibility of getting hit by it. Fauna, you can see, can discard a curse at her location. So the only one, you could not play Fauna to any of the green fires because you can't play heroes there. But Fauna could knock out my Dreamless Sleep. And these other 2 are susceptible to Once Upon a Dream or King Stefan. You'll notice when King Stefan is played, you may move Maleficent to any location. So even though if your opponent did play Stefan, he would have to play him here. And it wouldn't hurt Dreamless Sleep, but what it would allow the opponent to do is move Maleficent to any of these locations that do have a green fire, forcing you to discard it. That's why King Stefan is dangerous. Thank you very much.